Hey guys, FilthyVA here. I just wanted to tell you first off, thank you so much for 10k subscribers. Actually it's 11k as I'm recording this. So hey, 1,000 of you came in on the backswing. But yes, welcome everybody. I said I would do a Q&A for 10k, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. So, since I am socially awkward and I have no idea how to do introductions, we're just gonna get straight into it. So, naturally, we'll start with Baby Pink. And she asks, how do you see content on your channel in the future? What is your voice acting dream job or goals? And what kind of ASMR do you like to listen to in your free time? I guess pushing forward, with the content on my channel, I'd really like to be able to increase the quality of it. Be that the sound quality of the audios or my own scuffed acting abilities, as well as being able to really flesh out some characters more. Obviously, the series that I already have going, I'd like to continue if they are, and in the future, I'd really like to work a little bit more on making more scripts for original characters. As far as my dream goals or jobs, that's a nebulous thing. I guess if I was talking about my absolute dreams, you know, as far into the distance as you can imagine, I would like to somehow make this a full-time thing. I don't know how that'd be possible, obviously, but I guess for now, small goals would be if I could voice a video game. That would be awesome. I would absolutely be on board for that. Or maybe even read an audiobook or something, I don't know. I'm just enjoying what I do, and I'd like to keep enjoying it. And for the last part of it, I don't know. Obviously I listen to a lot of you, Pink. For other ASMR, I don't know. I guess it just really depends on what I'm feeling that day. Yeah. Zombie Blix, BLXXD asks, why voice acting? Why not? Well, so I've been listening to audio roleplays for a little over 3 years now, and I don't know, I just really liked it, and after listening to it for a while, I kind of got the urge to try it, but I didn't do it for a while, and it was actually through the constant prodding from Baby Pink to give it a shot. Here we are, and I've been having fun with it ever since. So, yeah. Next is Shadow Art Grill. Says, just wanted to say hi. Hello there. Not really a question, but alright. Cosmic Giraffe asks, do you have a favorite dinosaur? Mine is Spinosaurus. Yes, I do. It's Deinonychus, and I have no idea why. I just kind of picked it one day. Toybox says, oh, Toybox, I get it. Toybox says, does this shirt look good on me? Toybox, that shirt is the best looking shirt on you that I could ever imagine. Sentimental Fella VA asks, what's your mic, man? I have a Blue Yeti Blackout. It's a pretty good, and I would say pretty standard microphone. It seems to do well for voice acting. And it's under or just at around $100, so it's definitely something I would recommend for anyone who is just starting out or doesn't want to spend that much money but still wants a decent sounding mic. Asmo Starlight asks, how is your day? It's good. It's real good. Luca Nicholas and Paula Bianca both ask, when are you going to do a face reveal? Or do you think you'd ever do a face reveal, or is that off the table? I won't say it's completely off the table. However, I can say that I, at this time, have no intention of ever doing a face reveal. For me personally, when it comes to voice acting and audio role plays, I like the idea of not knowing the person's face. I don't know if that's impersonal or not, but I just sort of like the mystery behind it, because at the end of the day, you know, I'm just a guy behind a microphone, and I assume that you're all here for my voice. Although I could be wrong. Luca also asks, what is your social security number? So anyways, Evil Overlord Gabo asks, if you were stuck in the dream world where time is extended, and you got a better life there than your IRL life, would you stay, but you'll shit your pants in your sleep forever in real life, or leave and pursue IRL goals and give us free ice cream? You know, I have to be honest, I'm not really sure, because they both just sound so enticing, you know. On one note, I could, you know, pursue my real life goals, and everyone loves free ice cream, but you can't really turn down just how much fun it must be to just constantly shit your pants. Oh man. You know what, I think I'm gonna have to go with the ice cream one. Oniero Dreamer VA asks, why is your voice so sexy? And then he tries to cover it up by saying JK, 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 but that, yeah, that's okay. I see you, Oniero. I know. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I don't know. I don't find my voice sexy at all, but I have been told apparently it is attractive, and I guess there's 10,000 people out there somewhere, well, 11,000 people out there in the universe who are apt to agree with you, so... but he asks, no, but for real, one question would be, how do you keep a consistent upload schedule? So this is something I've had difficulty with for a while, because a big part of wanting to do voice acting and ASMR was that it takes a lot of time, much more than what you might expect. So an audio for you guys to enjoy maybe only between 10-15 minutes, but that's a few hours worth of recording and then editing and uploading, and you know, inevitably there's going to be issues with that along the way. But for me, the thing that helped the most was that I just made it part of my weekly schedule, that my uploads go up on Sundays, because I have Saturday and Sundays to be able to work on it, because I work usually 5 days a week, but that is something that you might have to change around with your own schedule. Niteji, I hope I'm saying that right. If you got to pick a type of Disney princess that got political marriage to a warrior as a prisoner of war, or just arranged marriages, who would you pick? So I have two difficulties here. One, I don't know if... I guess, am I a prince in this scenario? The other thing is, I admit, like, I'm not super familiar with Disney. I know, like, the old princesses and stuff, but, you know. I guess I'd say go with Sleeping Beauty, because, you know, she seems to be about my speed, you know, pretty low maintenance. Oh, that's awful. I really don't know. You know what? Just to mix it up, we'll say Merida. We'll say Merida from the Brave movie because she seems like she'd be fun. Kvik Luns. Sorry, I don't know. Asks, what's your favorite character you have done? Easily it would have to be the Mad Scientist. The original video actually didn't have any script at all. It was just very, very late one night, and I was feeling a little crazy, or a little loopy, and I just started recording and rambling, and as it turned out, I guess that is what is going on inside of my cracked out brain. Anime fan Ruby asks, what ASMR do you like? All of it. But of course I'm most partial to audio roleplays, because I like the fact that it can be relaxing, but there's also an interesting story behind it. But I also like to enjoy just normal ASMR, like trigger videos and things like that from time to time. It just really depends on what mood I'm in. Except for mukbang. I fucking hate mukbang. Hatchery asks, what are you most likely to do in your free time? Is it gaming or other things? What is free time? I think I've heard of that once. No, but seriously, I do like playing video games. My favorite ones are probably going to be things like Battlefield. I'm not a big Call of Duty person. I really like Sea of Thieves. Oh, Rising Storm 2 is a good one. That's a nice game if you just, want to get very, very familiar with the respawn screen. Other than gaming, I do like to sleep whenever it's possible because I get precious little of it. Yeah, we'll go with that. Gaming and sleeping. Neemon/Mani asks, what is your favorite ASMR genre? I'm not really sure if I have a favorite per se, because, all of them have their merits, and it really depends on what I'm in the mood for. But I think the ones that I seem to go back to the most often are usually ASMR series. Like, I like when I can see or listen to an entire story about a character unfold. I'm not sure if that's a genre, but that's probably the closest I can get to an answer. K Does Stuff asks, what is your favorite romance trope? Personally, I like good enemies to lovers or grumpy/sunshine tropes. Also, favorite book genre. Favorite romance tropes? I'm not sure if it counts as a trope, but I like couderes. There's just something really satisfying about that, like, slow burn of a character who's usually either dismissive or just unexpressive or unemotional, slowly opening up. I really like that. Favorite book genre? You gotta give it to the romance. There's nothing like a little bit of trashy romance at the end of the day. Koruki asks, when will you do the part 3 of the BAS Scientist ASMR? I'm still waiting for it. Well, don't worry. It is coming. I don't know exactly when, but you don't have to worry. Like I said before, he's easily my favorite character that I've played, so he's definitely coming back, because, I have to find a socially acceptable way to let out the crazy, and that's how you do it. Anya Star asks, do you have a certain song that just gets you hyped up? If so, what is it? Yes, I do. It's called Annul by Ed Harrison. It's from this old game called Neo Tokyo, and the music never actually made it into the game, but the music itself, all of the songs on that soundtrack are awesome, but I gotta give it to Annul. That's hands down my favorite one, and it's such a fucking vibe. Anya Star also asks, advice for people who want to start doing ASMRs. Just do it. And I know that's sort of a cop-out answer, but it really is true. There's not really much advice I can give you other than just, if you have an interest in it, you can just give it a shot. You never know what you can do until you actually try. And I think a lot of people stop themselves before they ever get started because they have that sort of nagging thing in the back of their head that tells them like, oh, you can't do that, you can't do that. And I had that same voice too. Like I said, I've been listening to ASMR and audio roleplays for a while, and I had interest in trying them, but I sort of just held myself back because I was like, nah, there's no way that anyone's gonna want to listen to me, and no one's gonna like what I make. But as soon as I got over that little voice in my head and actually tried it, I started having fun immediately, and I really enjoyed it, and I still enjoy it. So if you want to try ASMR or you want to start ASMR, just do it. You got this. Reich26 asks, what is the part that you like the most of making an ASMR? So I really like doing the role plays and playing the different characters and trying to, I guess, put my own unique flavor on a character. But I also just genuinely like the idea that I can make something that helps people relax. Girl in Teal Boots asks, have any other audio YouTubers inspired some of your work? In a word, yes. I don't know if it's been directly or indirectly, but I really enjoy listening to tons of different voice actors and ASMR artists, and absolutely, like, anything that you listen to or interact with, I think inspires you on some level. So yeah, absolutely. Chihiro says, I've got no questions for you, just to give you all the love and support in what you do. Aw, thank you. Samantha Burns asks, easy questions. Favorite color, animal, and food. Oh my god, they're easy questions and I'm already blanking on them. Well, my favorite color is gray. Yes, it is a color. My favorite animal, I would have to go with a duck. I don't know why, I just really like ducks. And favorite food, buffalo wings, or any sort of spicy chicken wing. I fucking love them. For moderate questions, she asks, what's your recording schedule like, and how did you start ASMR? My recording schedule is, I upload on Sundays, and I will either record on Saturday the night before, or I'll record as soon as I wake up on that Sunday, and then I'll usually spend most of the day recording and then uploading. As far as how I started ASMR, it was, I have been in this community for a while. I interact with a lot of the content creators, and it was just through a lot of pestering of my fellow content creator and best friend Baby Pink to tell me to actually make audios instead of just being a little comment gremlin. So that's how we're here. And hard question, how do you sound so amazing? I do a lot of editing. You would not believe the amount of effort I have to put in to trying to make me not sound like shit. Mognet Trash asks, how did you get into writing ASMR scripts? Where did you start, and how did you get discovered? How did I start? It was literally, I was listening to an audio roleplay one day. I got it in my head that there was a scenario that I wanted played out, and I just started writing a script. And for a while, it just kind of sat there and didn't do anything. And it wasn't actually until Baby Pink was talking to me one day, and I mentioned that I had written a script, and she asked to see it, and she liked it so much that she ended up performing the script. And yeah, I've been writing scripts ever since. Bonsai Audio asks, what is your favorite soda? I don't actually drink that much soda, but if I had to pick one, there is nothing wrong with a classic Coke. No, wait, I take it back. Coke Vanilla. Coke Vanilla is my jam. And lastly, we have Dark Apostle ASMR, who says, good job. Thanks. So there we go. All questions answered. Thank you so much again for 10,000 subscribers. I look forward to the next 10,000 if I'm lucky. And as always, take care, guys.